If you want to make memes with Photoshop, this tutorial will walk you through the entire process from start to finish in a simple, beginner-friendly way. Whether you're making classic reaction memes, adding bold captions, or combining multiple images for a fun edit, Photoshop gives you all the tools you need to create clean, sharp, and shareable meme images quickly. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy Photoshop tutorials just like this one. Alright, let's jump right in. The first thing you want to do is set up your layout. Open Photoshop and go to File, then Open and select the base image you want to turn into a meme. This could be a reaction photo, a screenshot, a funny picture, or any image that fits the joke you want to make. Once your image is open, take a moment to look at the composition and decide if you need room for text at the top or bottom. If you want extra space for a caption, you can expand the canvas. Go to Image, then Canvas Size. In the canvas settings, click the bottom center anchor so the extra space is added below the image, and then increase the height by about 100 to 200 pixels. Set the canvas extension color to white so the added area blends in naturally. This gives you clean space for text without covering up the main image. Now it's time to add the meme text. Select the Type tool by pressing T on your keyboard, then click on your canvas where you want the text to appear. For a classic meme style, use the impact font. That bold, thick lettering is what most people recognize as the traditional meme look. If you want something a little more modern or cleaner, you can also use Arial or Helvetica. Keep the text color set to white and type in all caps for that strong meme style effect. Once your text is in place, the next step is making it readable on any background. This is where the outline or stroke comes in. Right-click your text layer and choose Blending Options. In the Layer Style window, turn on Stroke. Set the stroke color to black and adjust the size until the text stands out clearly. Usually somewhere between 3 and 8 pixels works well, but the exact size depends on how busy your background is and how large your text appears. The goal is to make sure your meme stays easy to read even if the image behind it is bright, dark, or detailed. After your main caption is finished, you can add extra images if you want to create a face swap or a more layered meme. To do that, go to File, then Place Embedded, and add a second image into your project. This is useful if you want to place a reaction face, an object, or another character into the composition. If the extra image has a background you don't want, use the Quick Selection tool by pressing W. Carefully select the subject, then click the layer mask icon at the bottom of the Layers panel to hide the background and keep only the part you need. Once your extra image is ready, position it where you want it on the canvas. Press Ctrl and T on Windows or Command and T on Mac to open Free Transform. From there, you can resize, rotate, and move the image until it fits perfectly into your meme layout. Try to keep the placement natural and balanced so the joke lands visually as well as with the text. At this point, your meme is basically complete, but before you post it, you'll want to export it in the right format. Go to File, then Export, and choose Save for Web, Legacy. This is a great option because it gives you control over quality and file size, which is important for sharing online. If your meme has lots of clean detail and sharp text, PNG 24 is a great choice. If you want a smaller file size and the image doesn't need full transparency, JPEG can also work well. Give your file a name, choose where you want to save it, and hit Save. And just like that, your meme is ready to upload, share, or send to your friends. A good meme is all about clear text, strong contrast, and a layout that makes the joke easy to understand in just a second or two. The more you practice, the faster you'll get at making polished memes in Photoshop. If you want to take your meme edits even further, you can experiment with text spacing, drop shadows, image cutouts, filters, and even motion effects to make your images stand out more on social media. But even with just the basics in today's tutorial, you already have everything you need to make a great meme from scratch. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Photoshop tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.